Hey, great Wednesday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville. And I just got back. I got back from Monterrey. Did a quick little trip to Monterrey because we're going to Cuba tomorrow, and it was kind of a weird deal, but we have a Mexican van, well, a van that was supposedly made into a Mexican van that we have in Matamoros, and I was hoping to be able to take the Mexican van to tomorrow to take the Mexican van tomorrow to Monterrey, and then from there fly out to Cuba. And I wanted to take the van because we're taking these big old ass luggages and luggage and the people and stuff. So I said, just let's take the van. Well, come to find out, the van doesn't have any license plates because supposedly, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. That'll be tomorrow. So supposedly they paid to get the license plates in Mexico, and then all of a sudden, pues se los transearon, which happens. It could happen regularly in Mexico. Buenos días, hola, arroyo. Still waiting for you to come on. Buenos días, chiquillo, hola, bebé. So they went back and they paid again, and they still didn't get the plates. So I'm going like, guys, you gotta stop doing stupid stuff. So what I had to do, I had to drive all the way to Monterrey yesterday to drop off the big luggage. Uh, he passed away. We'll talk a little bit about what happened yesterday with the chase and everything. It was crazy, but I appreciate everyone that was sending in videos. It's a way of keeping each other informed. Please remind me. That's one thing that I want to talk about. I want to talk about us keeping each other informed and the mess that's happening at BISD. And then I'm out. So now I went and I dropped off um, the luggage, the big luggage, and I dropped that off in Monterrey. I went to my favorite coffee shop. I got somebody's phone number, and yada yada yada. I have a date on Sunday night when I return from Cuba. Oh, and I went to celebrate my nephew's birthday party. Ídalo, mata corazones. It was crazy, but that's why I want you to come on, Royal. It's crazy, but it's kind of trippy to go back into that. Can I have your phone number? I'm having a midlife crisis. I know I am. So, hágame la buena. So, got someone's phone number. We're going to have a date on Sunday when I get back from Cuba. Si Dios da licencia de poder regresar de Cuba. Um, and see how that goes. It's going to be interesting. Well, I had an accident on the way up here. I had a car accident on the way up here, and I sort of knew that it had happened, but what's new? There's always a mess of BSD. Always, no freebies, ho. Nothing is free, my man. I had an accident on the way up here. There was this animal. I think it was an animal on the middle of the highway, and boom! I hit that sucker. and nothing happened to the vehicle, motor and stuff. So I kept on going. I come to realize I had hit something, and well, I realized right now when I got here. Good morning, good morning. I realized when I got. Thank you. I realized when I got to the office because Ruby says you had an accident, and I'm going like, why? There's a dent in the car, and sure enough, the car's thing is caído. I'm going to go look at it right now. One thing that I gotta do, I'm going to go look at the vehicle. I got to find a way to change the lights on the vehicle. It's just a big old mess. I just needed that right before we left to Cuba. Oh my god! So that's what happened. Uh, got back. Then she fell like just a little bit. Got back. Last night was crazy for me. I actually spent a great part of the evening in regards to what was going on with the police chase, and it all stems out. So what happened to Roy Las Chanclas? Nothing. I think he's still doing good. I don't think anything happened. Look, guys. I think that Mingo Pari is making reference to the ethics complaint that was filed against Roy Las Chanclas. It's again very valid. Yeah, ethics complaint. That's fine. We have a right to do so, to do that. Um, One of the things that I had issues with when we were facing the lawsuit with Minerva Peña from Marisa Leal, I would tell people, I said, guys, let's not get individuals' hopes up high because a lot of times individuals uh, don't understand the process of what really is going on. Guys, what happened to Roman? Roman seeing a shrink or something. I'm not even sure. I got a doctor appointment. I feel bad for the doctor. So what happens, guys, is individuals go out there and they'll jump through hoops in regards to the political stuff out here. Guys, we've got to learn and understand our limitations. One of them, two of them, guys. We got to stop getting people's hopes up on things that are not going to happen. And I've shared this with Maggie. I've shared this with Susan and with other individuals that are very, very vocal in this community. The only thing that's happening, folks, is that individuals are starting to become even more disenfranchised with it, and to the point that it's futile. So we've got to sit back and ask the question: are we really accomplishing the opposite of what we're hoping to do? And I don't mean this in a bad way, but nobody wants to have conversations. No one wants to talk. I've been doing this for 12 to 15 years now, guys. I understand the politics of things. I understand person, perspective, ideal, and ultimately their disappointment. All we're doing is revving up individuals like and I love Marisa Leal, but I I cautioned, I cautioned in regards to this with her every time there was a like, we're going to court, we're taking them to court, and it's going to happen, and great news is on the way, and we found this out, and then all of a sudden, nothing, nothing, and and I warned against this. It's got, and I told Marisa, I told everybody else, nothing's going to happen from this. You've got to understand that's the way the game is rigged. The game is rigged. Nothing's going to happen. So a lot of people were like, ah, ah. And de repente, porque no pasó nada. Nothing happened. So we get people's hopes up high. and then nothing happens. I I'd rather work on let's play this by moderation. You know, let's wait until we've confirmed that they're going to remove her from her seat. Never happened. Same thing with PUB and Tanaska. Again, I appreciate all the work, all the dedication that a lot of folk go out there and put into this thing and the screaming. I told that little small group that we were a part of, guys, don't get your hopes up. Nothing is going to happen. We're going to get screwed. And guess what happened? Nothing happened. We got screwed. And what's trippy is that a lot of people, they're so naive about it that then they start thanking them for for screwing them over. That's what I've really is amazing and should tell a lot of folk a lot of things. They literally thank them for screwing them over. And I'll give you an example. John Cowan. John Cowan went out there and ran on lowering your PUB bill, number one priority, on giving back your Tanaska money, on fixing the zoo. Has he done anything in regards to it, guys? Honestly, tell me. Absolutely nothing. But you all believe, the community believed him. At least 51% of the community believed him because they voted him into office without a runoff. They believe Jessica Tetreault. Jessica Tetreault's a hack. A hack. And she still got 300 votes more than I did. How is that even possible? But you come out here and you tell people the truth, and you're the bad guy. I'm rude. I'm crude. It's just the truth. Nothing was ever going to happen with Tanaska. Our light bill was going to stay the same or go higher. That's what I said. And guess what happened? Exactly what Erasmo said. I People are sending me messages right now. I just got it right now. Oh, well, we're going to go out there and fight that tax thing. I said, like, you should have fought at the polls. You should have fought when it was election time. That's when we fight, guys. Right now, they're going to appraise your property at anything that they want. That's why a property like Jessica's who shared with us went from 70,000 to 150,000, guys. You think they care? And a lot of times you'll go out there and this is and I'm saying that so Jessica happened to Jessica, but a lot of people they'll go out there and they'll go like, well, I went and I fought and they lowered it by 10%. Well, yeah, they went up 120% and they lowered your appraised value by 10% and you're excited about it, you still got screwed. Screwed. Screwed by the same people that promised you that they wouldn't do that. And that's what sucks. But ultimately, no one wants to hear the truth. No one wants to believe the truth. And that sucks, you know, because the truth should make this community pissed off enough that they stand up and say, we're not going to take it. No, we ain't going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore. But they don't. They keep on thanking the individuals that screw them over. They keep on reelecting them into office. It sucks. It's just the truth. A diva has a beauty and spa day. Nothing can help that diva. The fire always needs more wood. The people run out of wood. It's crazy. Yeah, porque ya no viaja ahora cuando usted está enojado. No, uh, we're supposed to actually go to Puerto Vallarta together. It just didn't happen. Um, no, I got mad with him last week, but it just happens. We just haven't had the coincided. And part of the problem is, you go out there and you think, "Hey, man, I finally caught a doctor," and then you find out that You have more money than the doctor. I'm going like, bitch, how is that even possible? How can Erasmo Castro have more money than a doctor? Well, they're from Mexico, but so that might make a lot of sense. Hey, Casey, good to see you. So, guys, my thing is again, I love Maggie. I love, and I don't want anyone going out there saying, "Oh, that's Maggie. That's what's talking bad about you again." What's her name? Susan. And that's what's talking bad about. I'm not. I'm just saying, guys, we cannot inflate the probabilities of something actually happening when nothing is going to happen, because then you have to come back and report to people, nothing happened, because it's like, whoa. Nothing was going to happen in regards to Roy de los Santos ethics complaint. Nothing. They control the bar. They set the bar. They control it. Same thing with BCIC. BCIC is a piece of trash. And I shared yesterday how I had gone out there and applied for that grant. And instead, and this is what really, really trips me out. And I'm going to have a meeting with them. I'm going to meet with them, and I'm going to go tell them in their face. Because one of the things that's different from Erasmo Castro and the rest of the people, I tell it to their face. Don't have to hide against behind fake Facebook pages like Eddie Garcia. Eddie Garcia, get off that Edgar page. Everyone knows it's you. And and I'm having a very good working relationship with Eddie Garcia. But bro, it just looks cheap, bro. Just go put that crap on your own page. Why hide behind a fake page called Edgar? And I'm not. And Eddie Garcia, listen to me. I'm not bashing you. Just it just looks chafa, bro. It looks chafa. Get off that. One or two. Either put your complete name on Eddie Garcia, and make it your page, or just start posting from your page. Look, you have a right to go after Frankie and put up his mugshot and stuff, and you have a right to do that. You know, why is it that you want to hide behind a fake Facebook page? I don't get it. That's my suggestion. Again, no more yummy. What do you say? What you saying? Only the Cheese Nation old timers understand. They will eventually learn. Yeah, and this is and I'm very proud, Ray, that we have people that have been here for so long that they understand the game. We've seen it all. I mean, we've lived it all, guys. We have fought uh, cartels. We have fought organized crime from Dallas, guys, in regards to individuals wanting to sink their teeth into Brownsville. We've done this in the past 15 some years, guys. We're not new to the game, and we know what to expect. Ya tenemos callo. What are your thoughts on the attacks in Israel? Um, you know, I honestly wish that they weren't happening. I wish that everyone could find a way to live in peace, if we want to call it that. But at the end of the day, it's just very difficult to live in peace when individuals are fighting over land. And it's kind of trippy because it seems like every single war that has ever been fought has been about land. And there's this post that comes out every so often. It comes out that ultimately the only land that we're going to need is 6 feet under, depending how fat you are, 3 feet wide, 3 feet, 6 feet or 8 feet, and 6 feet or 5 feet if you're a little bit on the fatter side. I don't. But do they actually make? It's actually a question. Do they actually make the gravesite like wider when people are fatter, like I was, or do they like when they suck everything out of you, they make you skinny? I'm interested. I don't know. I have a couple of friends that work at funeral homes. I need to ask that. I honestly don't know that. But every single war out there has been about land, and it's just crazy. And ultimately, the ones it's like I don't know if y'all have ever heard War Pigs by Black Sabbath. But War Pigs by Black Sabbath, it's just te lo dice y todo. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Uh, they they send the kids off to war, and the bigwigs, they don't fight. You think Biden and all those individuals in Congress that are just sitting there worthless ever thought about, going out there and fighting the wars that they send our kids to? And hats off to the individuals that served in the military that are there. They have a better insight than any of those stupid ass politicians. But it's unfortunate, but it's just part of life. En este mundo siempre tendréis aflicción. There's always going to be wars and stuff. As long as it's not next to us, I guess we gotta pray that we're pray and thank God that we're lucky as crap. Last night, very unfortunate. Again, I was getting all the videos in regards to the chase and everything. It was just horrible. I'm very proud that all facets of law enforcement took a part and shared in the chase and stuff. Last information that I got, the guy was on the run. The guy was armed, on the run, dangerous, and they hadn't caught up to him. They were actually knocking on door houses, trying to find the individual. I don't know if anyone's reported that they've got the guy. I don't think so, but it's kind of weird. But I actually reported three different chases. I think it was part of the same one. It was just crazy. I'm not sure if the one on Southmost, the shootings on Southmost were related, but that was crazy. Was there a Panchis chase? Well, that's a BIZ. Um, I think the one in Southmost was different from the one over here. I'm not sure. I need to check. But supposedly the guy was out there shooting at our officers as well. Uh, my prayers go out to Los San Benito police department, and to the family and friends of the police officer that was murdered, killed by this individual. It's very, very sad situation. Very sad situation, all the way around. And I'm out. Guys, I'm going to see if Maggie can come on tonight at 9 p.m. to see her take in regards to Gutierrez leaving. She'll probably have a little bit more insight. And look, to the people that are out there sending me, oh, anonymously thank Maggie. Just thank her. Why do I have to put it up anonymously? We'll see if she responds. She's very fickle, so we don't know. Yeah, I had cancer at age 4. Now I'm 20-year cancer survivor, and just wanted to share a little of one of my testimonies. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Cassie. Please do. You're amazing. And to all cancer survivors, again, hats off. It's horrible. Este es mi monstruo. He is so big and fat. Look at that head. I'm going to see Maggie will come on tonight. If not, I'll try to get Roman on tonight, or maybe Roy or someone, so we could talk about what's going on with the BISD thing. Oh, we'll see or maybe Susan. I don't know. She might give us a little bit more insight in regards to what's going on with that ethics complaint. Guys, have a great evening. Have a great day. I'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. no matter what. Guys, be good. That's my monster. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless. Ruby and Angel.